Hey everyone, it's Susan. I'm back again with some NASM hot topics to know to pass your CPT exam. So I had a couple people reach out and ask questions on the heart and blood flow, just some hot topic items that go along with that. So I thought I would cover that today. So I've got some information up here that I highly suggest that you know. We're going to go over the blood flow in the heart, my fancy heart drawing here. I'm not an artist. And then we've got some key vocab words that I recommend that you're familiar with, that you would easily be able to pick out if you were to see something like that on the exam. So our vocab words, we've got atrium. So that's our superior chambers of the heart. If you look back at some of my other videos where I went over anatomic locations, I talk about those anatomic locations and the importance of knowing them. So one of those locations, superior. So superior, if you look at our 4 chambers of the heart, superior is anything located above. So these are our superior. Then we got ventricles, inferior chambers of the heart. So inferior meaning anything below. So here we go, inferior chambers. Arteries, blood vessels that go away from the heart. I underlined away because I want you to realize when you see arteries, arteries away. Just easy little tips like that to help you remember those things. We got veins, blood vessels that go towards the heart. For your SA node, just remember that's the pacemaker of the heart. Stroke volume, amount of blood pumped out of the heart. And hypertension, important to know this. We're talking about high blood pressure, so 140/90. The great thing that you could do as a trainer that'll set you apart from other trainers, when you are meeting with a client for the first time, take their blood pressure. You can go on Amazon or even run to the store closest to you. More than likely, they're going to have a cuff that you can buy to take your client's blood pressure. Always something you want to track in case you were needing to get them to go see a doctor, if they need any kind of medical release or anything like that. Just a little side note on that. So let's jump into blood flow. Important to know this, okay? So like I said, we have our superior chambers and inferior chambers. When you're looking at the heart, remember, you're kind of looking at it flipped. It's on the left side of your body. So right atrium, left atrium. Right ventricle, left ventricle. It's flipped. You see where I have the blue side and the red side? We got our pulmonary side. So pulmonary, over here it says it's lacking oxygen. It's high in that CO2. And we've got the systemic side, which has oxygen. So how all this works, we've got over here on our right atrium, that is where the deoxygenated, so lacking oxygen. The deoxygenated blood is coming into your heart from your body. It's going to go through the right atrium, down to the right ventricle, where it's going to go out into your lungs and gather oxygen. So at that point, it's become oxygenated blood. Then it's going to come back into your left atrium, down to your left ventricle, and then out throughout your body. So it's just this constant motion, okay? The blood flow is very important. So know those vocab words, know the blood flow. If someone were to ask you, where does deoxygenated blood come into your heart? Okay, so at the right atrium, that's going to gather that deoxygenated blood. Remember, lacking oxygen. So it's just some really great topics to know. I would hate for anyone to not pass the exam because of one little question on these topics. So know these topics. If you're struggling with anything or any other topics that you would like a video on or help with, let me know. Leave a comment. I can also let you know about our weekly study Zoom calls. We've got one-on-one Zoom tutoring, a really great study guide, just all kinds of great resources to help you become a great qualified personal trainer. So good luck, you've got this, and let me know if you need help with anything else. Bye guys.